Your life is so much better, and the devil is so afraid for you to figure out your life. It is crazy. Yo, welcome back, man. Thank you guys for coming back for another video. I want to let you know for my videos, I'm going to be posting almost every day. I'm very excited to what God is going to do for me and what he's going to do through me to you. I'm very excited to see. As far as how much will I post, I'm going every day. Just be on the lookout notification. Please subscribe to my channel, Jarvis World, at Jarvis World on YouTube and on TikTok, Real Jarvis. But I'll put all that in the description. Today, I want to talk to you about, have you found yourself in God yet? Have you found yourself in God yet? I have my notes again. Trusty iPad. Everybody knows. If you following me and you know what I'm doing, then me and Mr. iPad, we rocking strong. I'm saying this is my guy right here. I typed up today. Have you ever tried to find yourself through God? Answer honestly. I answered honestly, and I realized I have not. I've tried to find myself through other people. I've tried to find myself through other vices, other things that I shouldn't indulge in. We look at this world and we look at life like, if we're not doing exactly what we are supposed to be doing in that moment, then we are not doing anything. When in reality, you sitting still is you doing everything. And not a lot of people understand what I mean by that. And what I mean by that is, if there's a day when you're just sitting and you ain't doing nothing, you're just sitting there, that's the perfect time for you to be figuring out what to do. But see, we allow the devil to come in and abuse that idle time and pour into us things that we don't need. We start scrolling on Instagram, we start scrolling on YouTube, we start scrolling on Facebook and TikTok and all of these different things, and not looking at anything that's going to help us, but looking at everything that's going to distract us. And the one thing God wants us to understand is that idle time is perfect time. And I feel that strong, because there comes a point in your life when God, you know what I'm saying? Like he separates you from the world. He separates you from your friends. He separates you from everything. And you just can't understand why. And normally those are the times when God is trying to speak to you. But because we haven't found God, or we haven't found ourselves through God, or found a connection to God, that time is abused and misused. Think about this. Every time you alone, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, when you should be asleep, that time is used by whatever it shouldn't be used by. Whether that be looking at something you shouldn't be looking at, listening to something you shouldn't be listening to, daydreaming, hating your life, hating somebody else's life, being mad, being upset. All of these things is distraction time. All of these things are perfect things that the devil implants in us. And then we feel stuck. And then we feel like this is just who we are, man. This is just my life. No, nah, bro. This is not your life, fam. Like, your life is so much better. And the devil is so afraid for you to figure out your life. It is crazy. The devil hates when we connect to God. He hates that stuff. He mad right now that I'm talking to you. He's mad that you're listening. Do I care? Absolutely not. Does he care? Absolutely. But we have to stand firm. We have to resist temptation. We have to resist the devil, and we have to pray to God and ask him to give us the guidance and give us the wisdom and endurance to be able to outbeat the devil. The question was, have you found yourself through God? Answer honestly. That's a real question. It's a hard question, but it's also very easy, because if you don't know the answer, then you have not. If when I asked you that question and you said yes, then if you're like, I don't know, maybe, then probably not, which is all right. It's not a bad thing. It's just figuring out where you are. Once you figure out where you are, then that's when the work starts. But just because you may have figured it out and you're following God and you're learning yourself through God, that don't mean you're done. You just started. Nobody has finished finding themselves through God. Nobody has mastered it. Nobody ever will. We are human. The goal for us, the goal for us in life is to live right, to see God. The goal in life for us is to work at being the best that we can be, so that when God sees us, he says, "Well done, thy good and faithful servant." That's what you want God to say when he sees you. That's what you want him to say. You don't want him to say, "Depart from me, I never knew you." Them ain't words I'm trying to hear, bro. I'm not trying to hear them words. That's like hearing your mom tell you, "Yo, get out of my house, I don't know you no more." Like, what you mean? I'm your son. No, 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 no. Because my son don't do that. Right? It's the same thing with God. But anyway, have you found yourself through God? Answer honestly was the question. And then I went on. And I said, because if the answer is no, it's time to try it. Point blank period. I just said that. If the answer is no for you, it's time to try it. You've tried everything else. If the answer to the question that I asked, which was, have you found yourself through God? If the answer to that question is no, why not try it? Right? Why not give it a try? You've tried weed, you've tried drinking, you've tried partying, you've tried this, you tried that. Why haven't you tried God yet? Because you're scared. And that's okay. It's okay. Don't be scared. Do not be scared of finally getting clarity of your life and who you are through Christ. Do not be scared of that. That is the best thing that can happen to you. Look at me. That is the best thing that can happen to you, dog. And sis, real talk, man. I went through that. I was scared as I don't know what, to sit in front of a camera and tell people and talk to people and just be real, strip down and be honest and say, no, I haven't figured my life out with Christ yet either. But that's what this page and that's what I am all about, figuring life out together and just trying to be right. But do not be scared of trying him. Do not be scared. Scared of what? Clarity? You get so much peace from God. Talking about him makes you feel so good. Reading about him makes you be like, man, I gotta get in that chapter again. Because when it all starts to make sense, and when all of these things just click, boy, that's when it get crazy. That's when it gets scary. For real. When you sit back and you read the Bible and you start doing your own devotions and your own journaling, and then somebody do something that the Bible just told you to watch out for, oh boy, he was like, yo, hey God, now that was crazy. Because it's real, man. It's so real. And it took me forever to realize how real God was. And thank God, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't too late. Thank God it wasn't too late. And it's not too late for you at all. I want to read you something. I gotta find it. So I'm in Matthew 10, verses 38, 39. Matthew 10, 38, 39. God was talking to the disciples at this point. And he said, if you refuse to take up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy of being mine. If you cling to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for me, you will find it. I love how God said it in different ways. If you refuse to take up your cross and follow me, you are not worthy of being mine. Oh, you don't get what I mean by that? Okay, let me say it this way. If you cling to your life, and you will lose it. But if you give me your life, you will find it. Why is God telling them this? Because he understands. God is the all-knowing. He's like, why not? If you give me your life, I will show you everything that you need. I will give you a plan. I will write the plan. Write your vision and make it plain. And give it to me. And then let me multiply it times 2,000. Add 50 minus 100 plus 6. And then that's going to be your outcome. Do all of that math right now. You can't. You can't. You did not do all that math right now. But God did. He knows your beginning, your middle, your end, your future, your past, and your present. Come on, man. Have you found yourself through Christ? Answer honestly. If the answer is no, it's time to try it. If the answer is yes, keep going, because you're just getting started. God is so good. I appreciate you guys for listening again. Please follow me on TikTok at Real Jarvie. Real Jarvie. Please follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to try to post every day if I can, but definitely every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for sure. You will have a brand new video from me. I'm going to put everything down below so that you guys can see. And thank you again. I appreciate it, man, for sure. Thank you. Love.